Question Time from the Edo diaspora, reaching out to all Edos across the diaspora, Italy, Belgium, Ireland, and the USA, hosted by yours truly, Lace My Man. In the best interest of Edo State, welcome to Question Time from the Edo diaspora. Wherever you are in the diaspora, we'll bring it to you on Question Time. These are active members of V.O.T.E, professionals with experience in Edo State politics. We have a common interest, so it's time for that conversation in the best interest of Edo State.
So as you find yourself in a passenger, need someone like a passenger, treat them all like a passenger. No, we say you're a passenger. So find yourself in a passenger, treat someone like a passenger, treat them all like a passenger. No, we say you're a passenger.
It's Question Time from the Edo diaspora, and I am with Mr. Egosa Iguma Eweka.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
The arena is crowded. The 2016 election is the hot topic from Edo State. Are you keeping up with activities?
Yes. When I'm available, I'm quite busy, but I keep track. And I've seen some interviews from some of the candidates.
Yes.
Well, on TV, and I've read some excerpts, interviews. Yes, I would say yes. I follow it.
You're conversant with the two main parties?
Well, I know the two main parties, but that I'm actually conversant with their programs and policies is a little bit, I would say, dodgy. I'm not too conversant with it. So, well, in any case, I think the two political parties, the two main political parties, they kind of have a similar ideology, if there is any ideology for that matter.
Now, but who has come to your face more with this 2016 governorship election? We have APC, PDP.
Well, usually the party at the center is what everybody tends to be warming towards in an election, especially in a state election. Having said that, I think the two parties are equally matched, but with the antecedents of the current governor, I think they tend to have the upper hand.
When you say antecedent, his achievements are quite fresh.
That is exactly what I mean, because don't get me wrong, the political situation in Nigeria, especially the local people,
yes,
they are very, very intelligent electorates. They know exactly what they are doing.
What they're looking for now.
They know what they are looking for. The activities, I wouldn't say achievements, I don't know if it is an achievement, it is relative anyway.
Yes.
The activities that have taken place over the last 8 years, some people can resonate with that.
Yes.
And that is one of the reasons I think many people will want to warm towards it.
So to APC, I wouldn't say it's an unfair advantage. I think people might be lost to what PDP has done because 8 years is a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody's, even the candidates, I think APC have all the stronger candidates on this one.
I think, I wouldn't say they have the stronger candidates, but like you said, the arena is crowded and there's been this back and forth, people leaving one party, going to the other party. They seem to be the same anyway.
Yes, yes.
So that is why I think the situation on the ground, people can actually see what is now taking place, and that might influence their decisions.
The migration of people from PDP to APC, because that seems to be the movement.
Yes, and back again.
And back again to PDP.
This back and forth is giving room for us to actually identify the difference between the two main political parties.
You're saying this is standard practice at this stage?
It is. Unfortunately, nobody actually stands out.
How much should we be expecting from the new governor? what is a realistic expectation to say, when this man comes, what can he do?
Well, it's not so much about what we expect from them, it's about what they are promising, what they realistically they can deliver. So having said that, one thing that I've actually found out, or what I'm still struggling with, that is why I can't make up my mind either way, is who is the front runner, who is somebody who has a very good idea, is I don't know where they're going, what they're promising in terms of economy, in terms of the infrastructure, in terms of anything. So maybe when eventually they complete their primaries, we'll have a manifesto. But as it is, we cannot expect anything from someone that we don't even know what they want. We don't know where they are taking us.
Is party politics a hindrance?
It may be, because like I said, you as an individual, as a new governor,
Yes.
you want to do X. But the party say Y. So how do you just oppose the two? How do you now find a common ground? So in a sense, if you look at the state, for example, those states, like I said, it's a mini Nigeria with all these differences that I mentioned.
Yeah.
You will see that it is a peculiar situation where you require some specific goals. You need to set some specific goals, some realistic goals that you can achieve within the period of 4 years. 4 years is a very, very short period of time.
If you are the governor, 4 years is a short period of time. But when you say party politics, is it decided at federal level what the party is going to do, or is it, I'm trying to separate.
I want to. I don't have any empirical evidence to support that, but
Yes.
I can say from what I see on television that seems to be the issue, because these politicians they play politics more than they actually want to
make change,
to bring about the change that we are aspiring for, that we are clamoring for.
It
It is not because they may not intentionally want to do it like that, but there is a requirement, there's some certain expectation from them to toe the party line.
and we have to fight. I'm starting to understand it. Not only do we have to fight party politics, but that might be the reason for the present governor coming in and facing roads reconstruction and refurbishment of schools. Is that in line with the party?
No, not forgetting that when he came in, there was a different party at the center.
Okay.
So he, by all accounts, was able to chart his own path.
Okay, so what we're seeing is
not forgetting that different parties formed the merger, came together to form the APC.
Okay.
Right? He was in ACN, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
And then I think it came out from his background of being a Labour Congress person. He's always been close to the people. That is where actually we are missing the point. Where we are missing the point is, how close are you to the people you are supposed to be
governing?
Yeah, exactly. So the reason I think the current governor is that popular and is kind of like well accepted by everybody across the state, as far as I can tell. Like again, I don't have any empirical evidence to prove that, but is that he kind of he can articulate what the electorate wants, what the people actually are clamoring for. When he came in, he saw the need to make new roads because movement. It is not only the movement of people from moving from point A to point B, but you will think of the economic value of having good roads, because you have to move goods, products from one point to the other.
Hi, I'm Dr. Edmond Ediosage. I am a consultant gynecologist and medical director at Cheshire Fertility Center. Cheshire Fertility Center is a contemporary fertility, assisted conception, and specialist gynecology service provider. We provide the very best and full scope of fertility treatment services, including IVF and specialist gynecology services for fibroids, endometriosis, and repeated miscarriages. Our experts are leaders in the field of fertility and women's health with over 30 years' experience that has provided them with detailed understanding of the sensitive cultural needs of African and Asian clients. Cheshire Fertility Centre is based in London, Macclesfield, and other locations around the UK. We guarantee prompt, efficient, and cost-effective service with no waiting lists. You can get to see our experts within a week of your inquiry. Come and see us at Cheshire Fertility Centre, where we expand horizons and fulfill dreams.
You would prefer, regardless of party, and it's quite hard, you would prefer another governor that will take the mantle from this present governor and go in that same direction.
Exactly, because we should be building on what the other people have done. No matter what you think about past governments, they have done one or good things.
Yes.
If anything, the country has not disintegrated.
Yes.
We still remain Nigeria as one country, and we are still aspiring for higher goals. That for me is a plus. Now, we as Nigerians, we tend to beat each other on the head a lot. We're too negative. We should be more positive. There are some things that you must acknowledge. We are not where we should be.
Yes.
By 100 miles.
Known fact.
But things have been done. Now, if you build on what the other guy did, we are making progress. Like I always say, any progress is good progress. Because you are making progress, isn't it?
Yes.
So if anybody coming in, without just saying with this swipe of the hand, put everything the other guy has done until now, and then he come up with a new idea, new strategy, new project, it's not going to work. So the thing I'm saying here is, once the new person, whoever wins, becomes the governor, it should reach across the political divide. Because each and every individual, all these guys that are all the gentlemen, I don't only want to use the word guys, but all the people that are clamoring to become governor, this is an aspiration. It's individual aspirations. It could be born out of the situation where you actually are passionate about making a change.
Serving your state.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but the point is, when one person comes in, you do not just neglect these people. These people are very relevant.
We must have a culture of continuity.
Exactly. But inclusivity, including everybody in governance.
In terms of development, we're quite young. Information is just reaching us about how we can do things better, and we are understanding that. That's why this election is so crucial. That we need some. We would like some clarity. The party manifestos at this point, it's not so clear. Maybe it's because it's leading up to the primaries. But we would like some clarity just before the primaries about who is going to do this and how they're going to do it, and who is going to do the other one. Something so simple.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If you think of it, like all put together, all the resources we have, all the natural resources we have, we can make very good use of them. Not even, look, when I hear when they say on television that when they are importing, Nigeria is importing everything. Now, come to think of it, why won't we import everything?
We cannot feed our population yet.
Look, why won't we import everything when we don't have the means to produce? If you think of an average person, right, it's his own utility services, isn't it? He creates his own electricity, he generates his own water, right? He builds a fence around himself, which is he's providing security for himself, all these things that the state is supposed to do. But if an individual can do that and the state cannot manage it, then we have a problem.
Some people say we've lost our rural life, and that's the root of the problem. When you talk about agriculture and stuff, is it about revitalizing the rural life?
If this is where I think I'll have to speak with the people.
Please.
I know people living in the diaspora. Now, there are so many insinuations, so many stories going on the TV. You hear a lot of negative things about those states, about Nigeria. Don't believe all that you see on television or online. Edo State or Nigeria is your home country. If you left Nigeria as a single individual, sojourn to wherever, and then you make a life for yourself, that is an achievement. So I do not see any reason why you should be afraid to go back home and make things happen. Oba talk by whatever happens, I beg even even who else very soon. Even a year and I have my big uncle and then Uselu we area ma gaga mane egbe rame agabwero o ato ni manga we ni we ye na ya ta we woropa no ga really things there no ga governor why your boy are to Buwa Temple because of you were no anything our politics as all like our nairi is a woman agbohe kokofi boy nya yeke na ya ri yobo ni ya atamia in nagwalo ya tin we no okay so kwa ọmọ ma etin de do ma wa aga ta we ri ehe aboro na wa no ekino he na migo eri ehe wono na wa no e wo kan we he aba kan mo bo we de ke na kan we yi eni hia e me ho ni ma tam wa e we do no risi e na ke ni ma ya so ya ri bo ye ya no re government yeke yobo no ri en wa tin ri ni ayare ni ya we have said do una ya bo wa ye do u we ri e imu na ni we do Europe no ri u ye wa ni oge ne do aya ma e ma ya ye so ma ka tin se do a we no ye we o ma kai ma ya ke ni ma bi bo ye politicians ye ke wa ya be wa.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. It's late, my man. It's question time.
Question time. Reaching out to all Edos across the diaspora. So as you find yourself in a passenger, need someone like a passenger, treat them all like a passenger. No, we say be a passenger.
Still on question time, and we're talking about bad governance. Pa Kelly, 26 years of bad governance in Edo State, from 1983 to Oshomole in 2009. Can you explain the breakdown from a man that enjoyed Ogbumudia and Ali's experience?
Like my own understanding, within that that period of administration, there was no school, no good school or learning. I don't know how to.
All the schools built by Ali.
They're done. No. There are so many things we do then that keep the youth moving on. Sports, when tolerated. So many things. Yeah.
How many governors did we have? Let's count the governors we had in 26 years after Ambrose Ali. We had military administration. We had Inyega, Husseini, Ogbeha. We had Oyegun. We had Lucky Minejo. No, can you remember any projects completed by any one of these governors?
Well, like what Bermuda and Ali did previously before what we are talking now, I don't think they did half of it. They didn't complete it or they started anymore.
I haven't thoroughly researched deeply, but I cannot remember any contribution from about 6 governors or 7 that came in after these 2 people. Bearing in mind, do you think we missed their manifesto? Did we ask what they were coming to do? Because Ali's manifesto was clear.
Actually, these people that came, they don't have manifesto. They only came with bag of rice to buy people's mind. Yeah. So if somebody buy you a bag of rice, he need bigger things in return. So if somebody borrowed money to do a campaign, buy rice to people, yam, oil, and whatsoever. So he's coming to the treasury to loot the treasury and go back.
When did that culture come into Bendel State politics?
I think after Abusalia, so to say, I think they believe Abusalia have did so many things and nobody welcomed him for that. So the next government said, okay, if someone did good things, the bad things, maybe it should be better for them. So I believe that was the reason they were doing such nonsense.
Did the Bendel State people, did we appreciate Ambrose Ali at the end stage? Did we let him know that we have a good governor?
So to say, let's say those state people,
Yeah.
for example, they praise people after death, or after his regime.
Yes.
We didn't know, they said the prophet has no honor in his kingdom. We didn't know the usefulness of Ali when he was there, until when he was out. Because we now see people after him. We are now praising the one that was gone.
Around these 26 years, as the government was getting worse and worse, the only action, I asked myself this, the only action we took as Edo people was to travel abroad. In retrospect, looking back, is that the best action we could take?
No, it was not the best, but it was the only option. Because when everybody ran, we left the country or the state for economic reasons. When a graduate becomes a car driver, and a apprentice or a mechanic, a tradesman becomes a car rider, so they don't have money to take care of themselves. So the other option is to travel outside the country for greener pastures.
In order to close off, we're going to reiterate from you what the average Edo person should be looking for before they cast their vote.
Yes, I'm Kelly Domande from Hunde local government, Orokosa village. For Knaza, mechanic, your vote is very important. Don't let anybody deceive you with big grammar. As we did here, so the vote, want to come and let you know say, many people who did that place, Benin City, Edo State, not come deceive them because of their million, because of their wear agbada, they wear everything. Make una look what they want to do for them before una vote for anybody when you come. The time for rice, bag of rice is gone. Make una vote pass bag of rice. Make una want tell una here with this media say una get out to question anybody wanna give a vote. Now they did there for they represent una. Now me say una want come vote, they call your village. I don't get your vote from una, they only enter that village again. It is the time for our people, for you and me to know, say these people, now they be our problem. So anybody we are about that can't deceive now, when I tell her say, do the little thing we get to a pass agbada rice, nobody knows seafood chop. My people. That's what I'm saying, we can tell everybody. So people we were there London, abroad, waiting would they get here. Now we take and say me we sit tell our people. Now me say they do it for this side. So what they do for this side, one make una say no of it. So don't take any bribe for your vote. Your vote worth more than $1 million.
Mr. Edward, it's good night to have your question.
So as you find yourself in a passenger, need someone like a passenger, treat them all like a passenger. No, be say you're a passenger, so find yourself in a passenger, treat someone like a passenger.
Aloye, I'm from Edo State, Etako Central, and we are watching Question Time from the Edo diaspora.
Question Time, reaching out to all Edos across the diaspora.
So as you find yourself in a passenger, need someone like a passenger.